I have been using the Nokia 2.4 for the past 3 weeks and I thought of sharing its performance, low light, portrait camera usage, battery performance, and testing audio quality. Hello, friends, I'm Venkatesh. Before I get started, please do not forget to subscribe my channel, like, and share with your friends. Now let's talk about the performance. I'm going to say from my personal experience in a simple manner. My primary focus is at day-to-day performance and I have to be realistic about this. The Nokia 2.4 may have the advantage of beating others, not only the looking good budget segment phones, but also 2.4 uses an upgraded processor compared to Helio A22 that was used on Nokia 2.3. The Helio processor is technologically superior, delivering better performance using less power in almost every conceivable way. Thus, the Nokia 2.4 runs on the familiar MediaTek Helio P22 octa-core processor paired with 3 GB RAM and 64 GB internal storage. That is also expandable up to 512 GB via micro SD card. So using the phone as my daily driver for several weeks, the Nokia 2.4 felt snappy than the old model and does a better job in multitasking apps as well. Talking the likes of social media using Twitter, Facebook, Signal, Instagram and others, the app usage won't take a toll on the CPU. The 2.4 worked as a fine performer. Racing games like Asphalt 8 Real Racing won't be a problem as it manages to run games smoothly without any hiccup. It is a mixed bag, however, when it comes to graphic intense games like Call of Duty. There are times where you get decent frame rates, phone lags a bit while playing the game. In a nutshell, the Helio P22 octa-core processor on Nokia 2.4 is ideal for regular casual usage and not for heavy gaming. In terms of modern security, the Nokia 2.4 has given biometric fingerprint sensor and AI face unlock that provide added layers of security. During my usage, face unlock worked fast, had no issues, and fingerprint sensor was fine too. Moving on to battery, don't worry about looking the nearest charging port before you wind up your day. You can rest that anxiety and go all day long. Can easily last for 2 days with its impressive 4500 mAh battery. Paired with power efficient processor, the Nokia 2.4 did a great job in the battery endurance department. With an actual usage for over several weeks, the battery life is augmented that the fact the HD Plus screen is not much demanding, the software is simple as they come, and the P22 processor is not power hungry either. Well, the screen on time was great and it was beyond my expectations. These are a combination of features that make me happy, and who does not love excellent battery performance? The only bummer is the micro USB port instead of Type C port. A 5-watt charger supplied in the box is only good for overnight charging, and it is a budget phone. Talking about cameras, HMD Global did a few tweaks to the Nokia 2.4 when compared to Nokia 2.3 as it produced photos with better dynamic range, better color reproduction, improved exposure accuracy, along with slightly faster autofocus speed. For the first time, Nokia brings night mode with its advanced AI image fusion and exposure stacking. The Nokia 2.4 lets you capture good details even in darker conditions. I have already tested regular photo mode, shots taken indoor and outdoor light conditions, and you can check my previous video for samples. And this time I tested portrait mode, self portrait, and night mode. How is the portrait and low light camera performance on the Nokia 2.4? Let's find out. Talking about the portrait's image quality, shots taken in auto HDR, the 2.4 can take vibrant photos, does a great job in edge detection, and Live Bokeh does an amazing job in isolating the subject thanks to the Nokia's depth sensor. I appreciate the custom Zeiss bouquet effects, which lets you take photos with bouquet in the shape of snowflakes, hearts, stars, water drops, butterflies, and a classic. This is a feature commonly found in a high-end Nokia phones, so it is a nice addition to the Nokia 2 series lineups. Also, the new portrait editor lets you refocus and edit pictures long after you have snapped them, making for instantly shareable unique shots. While the low-light photos, I was a bit skeptical how the low-light photos will come from the dedicated night mode. The photos you all see were taken from the night mode, thus the shots were a bit noisy. Color reproduction was fine, does a satisfactory job in the low-light conditions. And what I observed, photos noticeably softer while taking in night mode. Even though I managed to capture Orion Nebula constellation stars under the clear sky using night mode, I would say shooting in night mode was decent enough. Due to restricted movements because of prevailing COVID 19, I could not take more low light shots, but more images on night mode will be shared in my final review of Nokia 2.4. Meanwhile, you can check my Instagram profile and browse recent photos which were clicked from the Nokia 2.4. And lastly, talking about the audio quality. When it comes to audio, the Nokia 2.4 has a single bottom firing mono loudspeaker. Overall, sound quality is clear, clean, no distortion at high volumes, and talking about bass is almost non existent. The speaker is fine for watching videos on YouTube and video calls. Good thing is the clarity with the headphones was much better through 3.5 headphone jack. I can hear balanced voice with bass and enjoyed listening songs on Spotify and music player. Call quality is a win. The earpiece, which is loud enough to hear on a busy street. During my usage, the calls were crystal clear, voices sounded natural, and noise cancellation worked perfectly. So, guys, in this video, I dwelt upon the experience on my Nokia 2.4's performance, camera, battery, and audio quality, and the final conclusion is underway. Until then, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and have any questions, drop a comment below. Cheers. Bye.